This is TJ Riggins Overtime.
Hey, here's what happens when nerves hit alcohol. Okay, you've been drinking, and then you're nervous about something. This was in Southern California. A police officer pulled over a car for suspected drunk driving. The cop says, "Hey, I've pulled you over because I suspect you've been drinking and driving." And the guy said, "I was just dropping off my friends because I'm the DUI tonight." Ooh. And the officer said, "You're the DUI tonight?" And the guy goes, "Yes, sir." And the officer said, "Do you mean you're the DD?" Yeah. I don't know what I was. So turns out he was the DUI because they gave him all the tests and he did not pass. So he was arrested for driving under the influence. Bless.
This is TJ Riggins Overtime.
Hey, it's Lindsay from the TJ and Riggins Show. I love our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, mainly because they have so many different options. You can find diamonds, fashion jewelry, anything for this holiday season. So make sure to tell your loved ones to check out our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamonds for directions. At our Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/sweet dreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
This is TJ Riggins Overtime.
So my name is Riggins. Admittedly, I don't know much about Thailand.
What?
I think they have a pretty robust sex business trade, right?
That's what I've always heard, yes.
I've heard that. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
You spent some time.
She went to Taiwan.
I knew it was going to be one of the Thais.
One of the Thais.
They're very different, Thailand and Taiwan. Taiwan is outside of China.
Oh,
right?
Yep, 25-hour flight. Yes.
Okay. Oh, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Well, in Thailand, there is a new method of stress relief for people in relationships, and I think it's crazy. You can hire local potters to make replicas of your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, and then you go see the bust that they've created and you punch it in the face. It has taken off in Thailand. It is not cheap. It's hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but they are lifelike representations of people in your life that you can then go slap, punch, pull their hair, choke them if you want to. I mean, this is dark, right?
It's just as dumb as a lot of those things that we have in U.S. America where people go and do that sort of thing.
Like a rage room or whatever they call it?
Well, no, where they'll take a replica or they'll go bury something in the backyard and say, "I'm burying this." And he, like that, he's just not that into you ritual thing that came out years ago.
It's like a voodoo doll type thing.
But this one seems more sinister because it's it's their face, and and now they know that that's what you would do to them if you could.
It does look kind of funny though, because the molds are going, they're like pottery.
Yeah, to me that's the same as throwing darts at somebody's picture.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you found out Jody had made a mold of your face and was punching it and slapping it when you weren't around,
I would laugh hysterically at what a lunatic she is.
Yeah, that's nutty, right?
Yeah.
And I'm offended because they're not cute replicas. Like, it doesn't, I mean, they're ugly.
You'd be more insulted that it wasn't a cute representation rather than if he's slapping it around.
Right. Yeah. Like, that is not me, honey.
It's like, I would slap that ugly one too.
Yeah.
I think you're onto something. Yeah. So yeah, again, hundreds of dollars, and it's only in Thailand. So it's not why I would go to Thailand personally.
Right. But I mean, they don't have the same type of entertainment opportunities that we have. So
It's
Right.
true, maybe not.
they don't have Netflix and the like.
This is TJ Riggins Overtime. Get TJ Riggins Overtime anytime at the new TJRiggins.com homepage.
The internet is filled up with stupid, crazy, wild, weird recipes, but this one was one of the weirdest. There's a trend on TikTok of people making what they call Minnesota popcorn salad. Those are three things you never thought would be all tied together, but it's exactly like what it sounds like. It's a salad of popcorn. So you pop your popcorn, you make your what basically looks like a coleslaw, mayonnaise-based coleslaw dressing, mayonnaise, sour cream, vinegar, sugar, and dump it over popped popcorn, mix it up, top it with green onions, and chow down with a fork. And they said it gets a little soggy.
Oh,
You think? Well, why is it Minnesota? It's just the way they do it in Minnesota. That's what they call it.
I guess. Well, people in Minnesota are huge, so it wouldn't surprise me that they swapped out the lettuce with popcorn. You know what would make this salad a lot better? Popcorn.
Oh,
Welcome to the new TJ Riggins Overtime.
Hey, it's Lindsay from the TJ and Riggins Show. I love our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, mainly because they have so many different options. You can find diamonds, fashion jewelry, anything for this holiday season. So make sure to tell your loved ones to check out our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamonds for directions. At our Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
if you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/sweet dreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Get TJ Riggins Overtime anytime at the new TJRiggins.com homepage.
Hey, welcome to the OT. Y'all know more about this, I'm sure, than I do. But are people really, now when I say people, I mean the general public of the social media type people who leave critiques and things of that nature. Are they really upset about the new change in the waffle fries at Chick-fil-A?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't even heard about this.
Evidently, they've started adding something else to them to make them crunchier, they said. And every time Chick-fil-A posts something on their social media, they just get bombarded with people saying how their new waffle fries suck and all of that. It's not clear when the new fries rolled out, but people online say that they're drier, grainier, and not as good as they used to be.
Ooh.
Let's see. What did they add to it? That's it is now pea starch.
Yeah.
They put pea starch on it to make them crispier, longer.
Pea
Which
starch?
I could use that a little bit. Put some pea starch on there.
Sure.
Add a little pea starch to it.
Hey, sorry.
Or, they could have put cornstarch or maybe some bacon powder, something like that.
Well, I haven't noticed, and I'm a Chick-fil-A regular because of these kids.
So when's the last time you had Chick-fil-A fries?
Probably this past weekend.
Yeah, didn't taste different.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I just stole one out of the kids' meal, but I couldn't tell.
I've always thought they were not crispy enough. They were always
Me
soft.
too.
So I think this
Yeah.
is great.
Yeah,
I like them.
I would like a little more crispy, a little more salty
Oh, salty they
on
can
the
do.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, and that's like one of their main two, it's chicken and waffle fries. It's basically their biggest part of their menu. So
You
if they
can't
changed
mess
it,
with Chick-fil-A people. You know what I mean? They're scary. I mean, you can like Chick-fil-A. I like it. I love it. It's fine. Great. but people are hardcore about it.
Oh yeah, and when I say that it's great and all, but it's not as great as people make it out to be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like I've just said something against the cult leader, and I'm about to be beheaded.
Yep.
Whoa.
Or something.
You're dead.
Yeah.
There was a woman on TikTok. She tallied every time she went to Chick-fil-A in a month, and for 6 months, she was going 30 times a month at least.
God.
Oh, no.
Sometimes up to 50.
That's like once a day.
Usually
more
multiple
than-
times a day.
Man,
They love it.
She candy coated and delicious herself.
She was a little candy coated.
Welcome to the new TJ Riggins Overtime. This is TJ Riggins Overtime.
People would, maybe you would be surprised by this, maybe you wouldn't, but y'all know I'm relatively skilled in the kitchen. I know what I'm doing when it comes to cooking and stuff like that. I guess you would consider my abilities to be advanced. But I cannot do one of the simple things that most people who are great in the kitchen can do. And I've tried it, and I can't get it together. Well, there are two things. One, I don't think I'll ever be able to roll a burrito properly. And the other is I don't think I'll ever be able to crack an egg and then open it without breaking the yolk and lower it into the pan with one hand.
Yeah.
'Cause I got tiny
You got
hands.
tiny hands, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I could do a little bird egg or something.
Like a quail egg.
Well, yeah.
Maybe I could fry up one of those. I could practice on that. But, I hate my shortcomings.
This is TJ Riggins Overtime.
Hey, it's Lindsay from the TJ and Riggins Show. I love our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, mainly because they have so many different options. You can find diamonds, fashion jewelry, anything for this holiday season. So make sure to tell your loved ones to check out our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamonds for directions. At our Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/sweet dreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
You can watch TJ Riggins Overtime anytime at the homepage, TJRiggins.com.
I could have killed my brother over Christmas vacation. We're all at my parents' house, and we're about to watch the Christmas games on Christmas Day on Netflix, the football games.
Oh, yeah.
Which, by the way, I thought Beyonce was a dud.
Always.
I thought it was a dud performance, and I see everybody's like praising her. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen. I was like, that was a bore fest, and I like Beyonce. I just thought that was a dud.
It's always overrated.
I was not impressed by that performance. However, my brother goes, "Oh, do you guys know about Squid Games? Or Squid Game, whatever it's called?" And they go, "No, what is that?" And he goes, and he starts to explain it to him. Now, that is my personal hell. My brother has many great qualities, but one of them is not being able to explain the plot of a show to anybody else. It's horrific. He gives way too many details, things that aren't applicable to the point of the story. So he starts trying to explain Squid Games to my parents on Netflix. That's a show where it's basically like Survivor, except people die. Mm-hmm. It's out of South Korea. It's a huge hit. But why are you going to try to explain that to my parents? They don't get it. They don't understand. Stop it.
Yeah.
And isn't it subtitled as well?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I think so.
The whole thing's in Korean, right?
It's dubbed.
It's
Oh, dubbed.
So you can see their lips saying different words, but they have someone saying it over.
Oh, those are my favorite.
well,
Cringe.
maybe you've seen this news out of Netflix. Apparently the executives at Netflix are telling screenwriters to have the characters announce what they're doing so that viewers who have a program on in the background can still follow along. It's part of a new genre called casual viewing. That's what we always talk about. If you're watching Netflix, they want you to be able to be scrolling on your phone, working on your laptop, and also have the show going on without having to watch it to still know what's going on. Casual viewing. So imagine you're watching your new Netflix show and they're saying, I'm walking into the living room now and I'm going to talk to you. And I've got my tea with me, so we're going to have a good chat. I mean, that's what they're asking screenwriters to work in more comfortably than what I just did.
That would kill me.
But that makes way more sense than all these years asking millennials why you got the subtitles on. And y'all say, because I'm doing other things and I don't want to miss anything. Well, if you're doing other things, then the words on the screen don't help that. If you're looking at your phone, then being able to hear it is what would help that, not having it written on the screen. And so this, though, makes more sense. That would help you if your eyes are not on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So casual viewing coming in 25, 26 probably.
But we can turn that mess off, though, if we don't want it, right?
I don't think so, no.
Oh,
because
well,
the characters are going to be talking you through it.
Well, I'm
not watching.
I'm just going to kill it.
Get TJ Riggins Overtime anytime at the new TJRiggins.com homepage. Get TJ Riggins Overtime anytime at the new TJRiggins.com homepage.
My dad said the funniest thing to me when we were sitting around on Christmas Eve. He turns to me and he goes, hey. And I know he's got something. He doesn't talk to me a whole lot, so I know he's got something on his mind. He goes, hey. I go, what? And he goes, dude, I didn't remember, but I was watching the show on YouTube. Lindsay is a doll. Yeah, I mean, she's hot. She's always been hot. You want to see some pictures?
I'm a doll.
He said, she's
him.
a doll.
Doll face.
Even at 40, after all these years.
He said, she is a doll.
I
And
love
he doesn't throw out those comments frivolously or casually. Now, you're in elite space because he also thinks Cher is a doll.
Oh, okay, okay.
Cher is a fox.
She's a fox, right? Yeah, no. Yeah, so if Cher's a fox, you're a doll. So I think it's a compliment. I'm pretty sure it is.
I am taking that and I'm running with it.
Good for you,
Thank
doll.
you.
Welcome to the new TJ Riggins Overtime.
Hey, it's Lindsay from the TJ and Riggins Show. I love our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, mainly because they have so many different options. You can find diamonds, fashion jewelry, anything for this holiday season. So make sure to tell your loved ones to check out our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamonds for directions. At our Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/sweetdreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.